Our health is the only way to survive chronic diseases, which today have become one of the most difficult challenges we face. Talking about health is a matter for us a lot, and to be healthy we have to reduce the wrong practices that we follow in our daily lives, which could kill us if we continue. How to build a strong body. And to build a strong body, we must be able to distinguish between right and wrong, and deal with things around us from the point of view of health and disease. It is not permissible to compromise health in any way, and we should not overstate the health that God has blessed us with. In order to build a strong body you have to follow the following things, which will help to avoid falling into health problems, the most important of which, eating healthy and balanced food. Food that comes down in the stomach must contain balanced nutrients, which achieve satiety, which achieves good health, and it is important that our food is integrated. It must contain vitamins, protein, sugars and carbohydrates, but we must eat them in moderation, and overeating in general achieves fatigue, and damages the body. We have urged the Prophet (PBUH) to stay away from food that is eaten at night, especially if it contains nutrients that may damage the body, and in fact night food may cause many problems in the stomach, the most important of which is indigestion, poor absorption, intestinal confusion and others, and may lead to constipation, night nightmares. If you look at the extent of the disadvantages caused by night food, you prefer to stay away from it completely, and replace it with vegetables or type of fruits. We may find that there are those who eat before it gets dark, and practice walking, which is permissible, if it is used to it, but the principle of moderation and non-excessive eating in general must be adhered to. Another problem in our lives is eating between meals, which is another disaster that women face more than any other group in society, because they sit at home all day, become more likely to be obese as a result of eating off the back, and to avoid this problem, women must stop doing so, and try to eat vegetables or fruits as an alternative to foods that contain sugars and fats. Avoid nuts and sweets. Liquor contains a large percentage of oils, and sweets contain sugars that accumulate in the body in the form of fat, and fat hard to get rid of. And in the midst of talking about the most prominent defects of these foods, they work on blockage of the arteries, as they reduce the chance of reaching the strong body that you need, and turn the muscles in the human body into fat to replace them. And to get rid of these sweets you have to reduce them significantly, and reduce the handling of them unless you have to make sure you're healthy, and with a strong heart. You have to replace these foods with green foods that provide you with nutrients that help you build a strong, problem-free body. Running is an important thing that is recommended by the human being, whether the person who wants to get a strong structure, or who wants to get rid of fatty accumulations, or the person who wants to participate in a skill. Running is a sports recommended for young people, the most important of which is the generation between the 18th and the 20th, where they urgently need a strong and tight body, and this builds the ability to communicate with others on the one hand, and on the other hand build a body free of defects, fats and greases and others, which is not a sport. It is possible for women to practice them in the courtyard of the house, or on the roof of the house, or even in the public gardens as seen in films and series. And the fact of the matter is that it is not permissible to underestimate a particular sport, no matter how light, because it has a deeper role in establishing the belief that the healthy mind is in a healthy body, and this should be known to young people before adults. Swimming is one of the most powerful sports, because it works to move all muscles in the human body, as it helps strengthen memory and body in general. It helps you human in training other skills, and help you in relieving tension. The pressure of water on you as a result of swimming may find the greatest effect in strengthening muscles. The momentum of water may affect your entire body, and make you face water, which strengthens your body in a big way. And you may find that the most important sports that care about the people for their children are swimming. It is an exercise of muscles and hand, and the strength of moving the head in proportion to the power of moving water, and all these things are achieved by beautiful swimming. And we have recommended Omar bin Khattab, may God bless him, swimming hundreds of years ago. He said, teach their children shooting, swimming and riding, and these are sports that require patience and make you build a strong body free from health problems in one way or another. Taking enough physical and mental rest. And talking about physical rest is known as sleep, and this is what we will touch on later. And talking now will turn around mental comfort, which is supposed to be fully aware of the importance of mental rest. The person who keeps his mind thinking about the things that go in his life is not at all comfortable. How he does it, and his mind is still working, and the mental effort is more tired than physical exertion, because it makes your whole body interact with it, and remains thinking of the most things that you try to do without in order to achieve the comfort comfort you aspire to reach, and to rest your mind, you have to take a warm bath, drink a warm caffeine-free drink, then sit quietly and away from the tense atmosphere, observe the atmosphere around you, and there is nothing wrong with a little music that brings calm and comfort. Relax in times that require rest. Relaxation is one of the most important factors that help you to adopt a strong body. The body, no matter how strong it is, but it needs to rest, which must not be less than 8 hours during the night, and it is preferable to spend it during the night until the desired result, as an hour of sleep at night may be equivalent to 3 hours of sleep and rest during the day. God has created the evening to relax and relieve tension, and this is what some call psychological and physical comfort together, away from the intrusion of humans around us, and the noise resulting from the cars, toys, etc., and in comfort as a must. Keep it is not too many hours of sleep, because they may turn against you at the current level, which may confuse you in your day, and change every schedule you're supposed to be going if you like.